Well, hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee and we're having our Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. I made all the pies. I brought you with me when I did the pies and the baklava. So my daughter called me today and asked me if I would make the rolls. So that's what we're going to do. And I thought, you know what, I'll show you because this really is easy and these are beautiful and pillow soft. So with that being said, let's get busy. We are going to, now I'm doubling my recipe. And this is going to make right around 32 or 33 rolls. I believe it's about 32. Okay? And we're going to turn this on because we want that to melt. Now we're just going to let that melt. It's only going to take a little bit for that to melt. But these rolls are fabulous. They're good. You can use them fresh. You can put them in the freezer before you bake them and save them for another time. They're really good. I got a few things left I got to do. I'm going to do some deviled eggs and I'm going to do some cranberry sauce, which just is simple. That is so simple to put together. I don't do the gelled, I just do the regular cranberry sauce. The reason why these are so pillow soft and delicious is because they've got milk and they've got eggs in them and butter. Beautiful. What a lovely combination for bread or rolls. Okay, so that is melted. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pour in our sugar. And we're also going to put in our 1 cup of water and 2 cups of milk. I'll put the recipe for the single batch in the description box. Of course, I'm doubling mine. Now you just want to heat this up. Nothing ridiculous. Get my thermometer. Because we only want this to heat to about 110. Okay, friends, this is at 110. It's a little darker, but you can see the pan. This is at 110. So what we're going to do now, set this aside, we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of yeast, and then we're going to let this proof. There we go. Give that a little mix, and then we're just going to let that proof. And then we're going to use our mixer for the rest. So I'll meet you at the mixer. Okay, friends, you can see this. It is lovely looking, proofed beautifully. Okay, so with that, we've got 8 cups of flour in here. I'm going to get that in there. We're going to put our 3 teaspoons of salt in here. Okay, we are going to dump this in here. And make sure you scrape it all out because that yeast will stick to the sides of the pan. You want it all in your rolls. My daughter just called me and said, Mom, there's another 6 people coming. So I got to make more rolls after this. That's okay. All right, so now we're going to put 2 eggs in here. And that's going to be the last we need. All right. Now, we're going to mix this. And once it gets incorporated, we're going to let it continue to mix, or you can do this by hand if you want. But if you do it by hand, you're going to want to knead this for about 10 minutes. If you use your stand mixer, it's going to be about 5 minutes. But start timing it after everything's incorporated. And by all means, do not put your mixer beyond number 2. You will burn it up. You may need to get in here and scrape the sides down a little bit. Go for it. Sometimes if you turn it up, just, you turn it up a good amount for just a few seconds, it'll knock all that off the sides. But don't leave it like that long because you'll burn your mixer out. All right. All right, friends. This is going to be a tad sticky. But we're going to scrape this right off here. And it's okay, you want it sticky. It's the way it's going to be. We're not going to take it out of this bowl. We're going to let it rise right in here. I'm just cleaning this off. Come on. There we go. We don't want to waste that. Okay. And you can see in here how sticky it is. And that's okay. I'm moving it around because I'm going to put a little oil in there. Get that all mixed around in there. All coated, I should say. Flip it upside down, right side up again. Beautiful. We're just going to cover that up. It's going to take about a good 40-45 minutes for that to double in size. And then we'll be ready to put our rolls together. All right, friends. You know what? While my dough is rising, I got to make the cranberry sauce. I'm just making this real simple. So I think I'm only going to do, I got enough for 2 batches. I'm only going to do 1 for right now. Okay? So it's a whole bag of cranberries. Let's see what happens here if I turn it up. I think that's too dark. It's getting dark out. We're going to do, with that, I'm going to do 1 cup of sugar. And my other ones are dirty, so here we go. This is a 1/3 cup, so we're going to do 3 of these. Okay, we got that. Now you could put orange zest in here if you want. I'm just going to do the orange juice. I'm going to do another cup, or a cup, of orange juice. So I got to do 3 of these because this is a 1/3 cup. There we go. That's simple. Now if you wanted to, you could put a little orange zest in there. I don't want to zest an orange and not use the orange, so we just used orange juice. Okay, so we're going to turn this on. We're just going to get this mixed up real quick. And then these are going to take, a few minutes to cook, maybe about 10 minutes. And then they'll start popping and they'll make a beautiful sauce. So we're just going to let those cook away. These are bubbling away, friends. You can see that. My stove light is so bright. But they're bubbling away. They're starting to break. We're just going to go ahead and leave these cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then they'll be done. And that's how easy it is to make some homemade cranberry sauce. All right, friends. This is ready. Look at how it's risen. how it's risen. Beautiful. We're going to peel that out of there. That won't take much. Pretty good and clean. And that's what you want. Okay, this is gorgeous, lively, and beautiful. I'm just going to get it in a ball because I'm going to divide this. Because remember, this is a double batch. I just divided this in half. Now, each of these I'm going to do in quarters. And each of these pieces I'm going to do in quarters. And then we'll have 16. And I'm going to do that with both of them. So we wind up with 32 rolls. I have to take a little bit from one because okay, beautiful. Okay, in half and in quarters again. Beautiful. In half and in quarters again. In half and in quarters again. All right, so all I do with these, now I got 16 rolls here. I just put all the ends on the bottom, turn it over, and I just roll them. Just like that, and they're gorgeous. Okay? Just roll them. Actually, I gotta put that one all under there, and you just roll them. Just like so. Makes it wonderful. Yeah, that one's a little too big. I'll put that one under there. Roll it once more. Turns out nice. Okay. So that's all I'm going to do until these are all done. Just roll them. You don't need flour. You don't need oil. You don't need anything down on your board. They're easier to roll without it anyway. And I'll get most of them on this tray, but I'll probably need a few extras. Or I'll probably have a few extras for another tray. That one is a little shy. Now you could weigh these out and get, you know, perfect size. I'm not. I'm just eyeballing them. I don't think anybody at our holiday table is going to worry about the size of the roll. They're just going to be eating like mad. And these are nice. All right, so I'm going to get all these done, friends. And then we're going to let these rise a little bit. So I'll bring you back. Okay, friends. These are ready to be covered up. And they're going to have to rise a little. Aren't those gorgeous? We got 32 of them. So I'm going to cover them up and let them rise. And while those are rising, I'll show you how beautiful this cranberry sauce turned out. This stuff turned out gorgeous. And it'll thicken too as it continues to cool. Isn't that beautiful? We're going to give this a little taste. And it's nothing fancy, just plain simple cranberry sauce to go with your turkey. Now it'll thicken more because the beautiful thing about cranberries is they're loaded with pectin. And they'll thicken anything. Pectin is what you would use for your jams and jellies. Well, you can make cranberry jam and put no pectin in it. Let's taste this. That is delightful. Mr. Wayna, come and taste this cranberry sauce. We'll get him a spoon. Because this is his favorite. He's doing a lot better too. He goes to get his staples up tomorrow, I believe it. Or Monday. Monday. I'm ahead of myself. Try this.
Hi, friends.
Might be a little warm.
Tastes good.
Good. It'll go good on your turkey. Okay. These got to rise for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes to a half an hour. By the time I get my oven heated up, then we can brush them, give them an egg wash, and get them in the oven. Okay, friends. Our oven is ready for these to go in. So we're going to give these a beautiful egg wash. I'm not going to add any water to it. Just the eggs. Just beat it up with my brush. Okay. Now, you could skip the egg and just give it a little bit of a milk wash if you choose. But I like the egg wash. I just think that it turns out a better product. These are going to turn out beautiful. And I believe I have enough. I might have to make another batch. And if I do, I'm going to do that in the morning because it's getting late. It's already after 6. But if I have to make some more, I'll do that in the morning. We've got, so far, 19 people coming. And I've got 32 rolls, plus there's tons of other stuff, you know. So, I gotta get these. Okay, now we'll get them in the oven. I use the smaller pan because with the smaller pan, I can get them both in at the same time. Okay, I'll bring you back and I'll show you how beautiful those turn out when they're done. Well, take a look at those, friends. Those turned out beautiful. And they're just as pillowy, soft, and delicious as they look. Well, okay, friends. We have our rolls done, and we've got our cranberry sauce done for tomorrow. Which means in the morning, all I gotta do is my mashed potatoes and my deviled eggs, and it's all good. Just a short video. I just wanted to show you how to make some real nice dinner rolls, real easy. These your family will love. I'll put the recipe in the description box to this, as well as the easy cranberry sauce. You all have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me in the kitchen, and I'll see you in the next video. And thanks for watching.